Okay, so we created our model there, but as I said, we haven't set this up yet to talk to MySQL. So we will do that now. Oops. So from our application directory, there is a file here called gem file. This contains all of the gems that, in a very unpretty way in Notepad. Let's try. Let me launch WordPad externally. Maybe not. There we go. File open. Our C drive, Rails, ITP. All documents. And actually, I'm gonna pause here and install Sublime Text because that will look a lot better. Actually, no, I'll do that here. Something I think probably you guys should do as well. Install the Sublime Text editor. Doesn't take too long. And this is a much nicer editor if you're in the Windows environment. And we want Windows. I'm going to go ahead and get the 64-bit because I've used that. I'm comfortable with running this in 64. Alrighty. And it's thinking about it. Let me try this again. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick and work out why it hasn't downloaded yet. Oh, never mind. It was just a little bit of latency. Alrighty. So we've got open it up a couple of times. More than a couple of times. But it should be installed now. And go ahead and launch that. to our file. So we will open SQL and Rails ITP. And yeah, I wanted to look at the gem file. All right, and this gives you some nice color coding. And you can see right now it's set up to use SQLite as its default database. So we want to and require gem MySQL2. We'll get rid of those guys. Since I think it'll behoove us to use HAML, I'm also going to require HAML, which is a markup language alternative to ERB for our layouts. And I'll show you this later. It's a much cleaner way to display your HTML, in my opinion, and it'll make our web pages much easier to read and much prettier too. Alrighty. For now, I think that's good. We've got SAS installed, so I think those are the only two gems that we really need to have for now. So I'll go ahead and save that. And since we added some new gems, we have to rebundle the application here. So bundle install. It's pulling the dependencies now. Okay, it's telling us having some issues with MySQL 2. So let's try and install that manually. Sometimes it doesn't like to build straight inside the Rails application. It works better if you build it outside of Bundler. And gem file remain. Okay. Looks like we will need to get the dev kit for MySQL. So let's see if we can get that guy installed. Oh, here's a question along the same lines right here. So let's try going to this guy. Just reading through here a bit. Actually, this video's coming to an end too, so I'll go ahead and finish this one off and read through this a little bit and come back with the solution to getting the MySQL dev kit installed.